America's got Germans and we are four of them. My name is Annie and my husband, my two kids and I, we moved from Cologne, Germany to Boston, Massachusetts in July 2021, meaning that this year is our first year of experiencing American Christmas, and I can tell you one thing, there's a lot of Christmas going on here. So, in my today's video, I will show you how my neighborhood looks like, I will show you all the crazy decorations, and I can assure you, you're gonna be blown away. I will talk about why my husband almost got a heart attack buying a Christmas tree here, and I will share some German tradition that cannot be found in the US. Last but not least, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it now, don't wait. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like what you see, but of course I highly doubt it. Christmas decorations. Well, what can I say? I mean, things are just getting crazy over here right after Thanksgiving. I feel that Americans have not even swallowed their last bit of turkey and they are already running outside, putting up all the lights and, you know, blow up Christmas decorations and stuff. Is it a bit of an extreme? Yes. Do I sometimes think German, and am I glad that I don't have to pay the electricity bill? Yes, definitely. But I also love it and my kids love it, and I'm so curious to learn if you like what you're gonna see at the end of my video when I will show how my neighborhood looks like. But before that, I thought it's also interesting to share my two favorite German Christmas decorations that you can find in our house that I think you cannot find in the US. Number one is our Christmas pyramid that my mother-in-law gave to us a few years ago. And every year it takes me a while to arrange the plates in the correct angle to make it work. And it honestly annoys me as I'm not the most patient person in the world. But at the end it's always worth it, and I'm so glad this beauty traveled all the way from Germany with us without breaking. And this one is our candle holder. In German it's called Schwibbogen, and it's not just very pretty, it also has a very personal meaning to me because it is handmade by my childhood gymnastic teacher, and it is showing a castle from my hometown where my husband and I got married. Obviously it's not dark at the moment, so that's how it looks like when the lights are turned on. And now I would like to know what you think. Do you think it is very German, or maybe you can find those in the US and I just haven't seen them? Share your thoughts, please leave me a comment. As long as I can remember, my family would always buy the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve or maybe a day before. And since I have my own family, we bought the trees a little bit earlier, but I can definitely not remember that I have ever bought a Christmas tree in November. Here, Americans just like to buy the trees very early, like right after Thanksgiving. And when I learned about that, I was like, what? But then I was like, why not? So we went to this place that is selling Christmas trees, and I would have never thought that this might be a place my husband would experience anxiety and he would be close to a heart attack. But he did, actually twice. So the first time was when he was checking out the price tags. Basically all the trees were marked with a specific color, and then there was this board telling you what color costs what, and he was looking at that and he said, hell no, will I pay the orange price? This is way too much. But when he was looking for the trees with the color, he thought, the price he thought would be appropriate, the trees were basically that small. So to make the long story very short, his mood definitely did not improve when he found out the orange tree is the tree we're looking for. So at the end, I think we just have to get used to the prices here. We are still working on that. Okay, so the second time he was close to a heart attack was when this very nice guy got our tree. He was very nice. He was helping us to carry the tree, and he was just about to put the tree on the roof of our car. And my husband was like, wait, what are you doing? Doesn't this scratch the roof? And the guy was like, I don't know, probably not. But you could tell by looking at his face that he was thinking, what is your problem? And how the heck are you planning to get this tree home? But somehow Germans are very, very protective when it comes to a car. Germans don't like scratches, they don't like dents. Here, all the cars, I mean, I see a lot of cars driving around with scratches and dents. It seems that nobody cares, but Germans do care. So at the end, we put the tree in the trunk, we fold down the seat, and yeah, I have to say that the ride home was a bit itchy for my kids, as the big orange tree was just everywhere. One thing that is a must-have for us and we get every year is an Advent wreath, and our wreath has 4 candles, which we light. We light one every Sunday. It's also kind of a countdown to Christmas Day. And I was surprised, I didn't know before that it's not very common here. So it is a German thing. I was surprised to learn that. But when we went to this Christmas selling place, I saw a lot of wreath hanging around, and I was so confused because I was like, why would you sell something which is not common? And where are the candles? But a few days later, I figured, when I was strolling around the neighborhood, that Americans use a wreath a bit different than we do. So they don't use candles, and they are hanging it in front of the front door. So that made me curious, and I decided to Google. Let's get serious for a little history lesson. The word wreath comes from the word wreathen. There was an old English word meaning to writhe or to twist. The art of hanging Christmas wreath originated from the Romans, who hung wreath on their door as a sign of victory and of their status in society. Blah, 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 blah. The circle shape of the wreath is made to represent Christ's eternal love, his strength, and the creation of new life. Evergreens are commonly used in the construction of the wreath due to their hardiness throughout harsh winters, and that they denote strength as well as immortality. By hanging a wreath on the door, Christians welcome the spirit of Christmas. If you did not know, now you know. Anyways, let me know if you are a wreath door hanging type, or if you are a wreath candle lover. Whatever you are, I just hope you're a subscriber to my channel. If not, what are you waiting for? Anyways, now I wish you a lot of fun with all the Christmas decorations I will show you now. And of course, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, and auf Wiedersehen.